Welcome to the Best Counsel, aka Advice I Can Offer podcast. First, I would like to make the following disclaimer. This is not an advice podcast. I do not offer advice. I offer what I consider to be counsel. Counsel is what I have learned and what I have experienced in my life journey. If something I say on this podcast resonates with you and can help you, good. But I am not telling you what to do. I am just offering counsel. Welcome to podcast 12 of the Best Counsel, aka Advice I Can Offer. Today's podcast is entitled Not Knowing When to Stop, Overdoing. One of the greatest scriptural statements in the Bible is found in the Old Testament in the book of Ecclesiastes. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, it simply says, "To everything there is a season and a time." I am recording this podcast the day after Thanksgiving, a day we celebrate God, family, and food. At Thanksgiving, we love having the family together, but it's all about the food. Thanksgiving is the one day when overeating is required. Turkey, ham, candy yams, potato salad, macaroni and cheese, collard green, green beans, sweet potato pie, peach cobbler, pumpkin pie. You name it, we eat it on that day. Some folk even eat guts. Oh, let me call them by their proper name, chitlins. But folks, they still are guts. But I'm not mad at you. On Thanksgiving, you should enjoy your guts. Thanksgiving is a day for gluttony. To everything, there is a season and a time. Thanksgiving is a day to overdo eating. The counsel I would like to share with you today is the fact that some people, though, don't know when to stop. For some of us, Thanksgiving eating is every day. We should give thanks every day, but we got to be careful with the overdoing on food. It is said that when Eskimos used to want to kill wolves for their fur, they would take a knife blade and sharpen it until it was razor sharp. Then they would take and dip the razor sharp blade into a bucket of seal's blood, and they would pull it out and let the blood freeze on the blade. Then they would keep dipping the blade in the blood and let it freeze over and over until the blood was thick on the knife blade. Then they would take the knife handle and bury it in the snow with the blood on it up. Early in the morning, as the sun would come up, the sun rays would begin to melt the blood on the blade. The wolves would get the scent of the blood and would find the knife and begin to lick the blood on it. The wolves loved the blood, and they would lick the blood so fast that before you know it, they would have licked the blood down to the blade underneath. The blade then would cut their tongues, but the wolves loved the blood so much that they did not recognize that they were now licking their own blood, and they would bleed out. Thanksgiving is a day to overdo eating food with family and friends. But to everything there is a season and a time. we need to be careful with the overdoing of food, especially with all of the different health issues that come with it. But let us not stop there. There are many things that we all need to look at and know when to stop. Drinking. But why do we have to get drunk? Overdoing. Marijuana. A buzz is not good enough for you. You got to get all messed up. How about this one? Shopping. Yes, shopping. You need to know when to stop. You name it, and we as people can overdo it. A new year is coming soon. And if you want this new year to be all that you want it to be, and it can be, I hope you will receive my counsel and evaluate some things you are doing now in your life. And you don't have to stop doing them, but you need to stop overdoing them. Folks, we all got something we need to stop overdoing. But the only one who can make that decision for you is you. The best is yet to come. But to get there, we have to all do our part and watch the overdoing. Take care. And if something I said resonated with you, tell someone you care about this podcast. And I look forward to talking with you soon. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at The Best Counsel. And you can always reach us at thebestcounsel.com. Take care.